Now for straight lines within the X and Y axis, we can use DLI, then enter. And I say enter, either space bar or enter. So DLI, you'll have a dimension line that will follow the X and Y axis. So this is DLI. Now for this slanted side, we cannot use DLI because it follows the this line doesn't follow the X and Y axis, it's slanted. So we will use DAL, which is dim aligned, dimension aligned. Okay. Now question, sir, why does the dimensions look like lines also? Because they are not yet modified. So how do we modify them? D, enter. So right now it's still not modified, so we will modify this here, modify. So we will look at it from tab to tab. We'll start with the lines. You can take a so what we'll do is we'll change the color of the lines into gray, so it won't be confused with a wall or any object. So any spacing we will put 50 or 25, offset from origin 50, extend 50. Okay,
Why 50, sir?
50 is 2 inches. The rest is
Baseline spacing 50.
okay. The purpose of the spacing is for the extended line not to touch the object.
Extended line as
The
in what?
dimension line, the line of the dimension should not touch the object.
Like for example here, if you go, you show me the picture.
Okay. So this is the line which touches the object.
Yeah.
Now if the line touches the object, you'll be mistaken. You'll have sometimes you'll mistake the line, the dimension line, to be an object. The dimension line is an imaginary line which doesn't exist in the real world but shows measurements. So that if you could put a gap here, then put a gap. If you could put an extension line here to
So
emphasize.
basically we are trying to put this gap by this 500 we are doing, right?
No, 50.
50, okay.
Again. So we'll change the colors to color number 8. Color number 8. Color number 8. Okay, just anything that asks for spacing. So right now they are below 1, the value of 1. That it will not be, it won't be very visible if you're doing it in thousands, because we're doing measurements in millimeters. Arrow, the end of the arrow. Color, make it green.
Text size.
Fill color, none. Text alignment, make it aligned with dimension line. Above, horizontal. Okay. Now offset from dimension line. The text is too near the line. We need to offset it. Make it 50 also. Fit. Okay. Primary units is very important. The precision should be 0. Because we're working on millimeter already, you don't need to have decimal points. So right now you'll see the change. So it changed the color, but the gaps are not evident.
Yeah, because the gray and the white line is almost the same looking.
No, you can just I'm figuring the text side. Why is it not appearing? Oh, wait, let me check. Something wrong with the drafting. Okay. What I'll do is I'll create temporary guidelines to create dimension. So DLI, I'll get the exterior part first.
So why you selected this gray color, you said?
The gray color, more often than not, it emphasizes invisible lines. Invisible lines, light lines.
Now yellow is selected. What is the yellow?
I'm not selecting
Is
any
yellow one in your PC?
No, it is just a representation. So that's my zoom in, zoom out. These lines are guidelines. Imagine I'm just using a pencil. I'll delete it later. Now, in order for the dimension lines to look presentable, they have to snap to a guideline. So I'll get the other outside dimension first, then I'll get the inside dimension, then let's say I'll get the
You're just
dimension.
dragging.
Okay, first point, second point, then drag up. First point, second point, drag up. If you're not sure, just read the instruction. Specify first extension line, second, then drag. Okay. Now, if I delete this, you'll see it's uniform, no? The distance. So this one, I'll just move. So it looks.
50 mm, sir, right now.
Yeah, look. This space from here to here, it's
You
50 mm.
You are till what?
The gap here, it's 50 mm.
Okay. Why have you left that gap?
Listen, the extension line here from here 50 mm. The purpose of the gap is for us not to be confused. So all of this line real wall, while the lines here are just representation of the measurement. Now if it happens that this color of this line looks like the dimension line, this has been, I mean, I've experienced this. The construction people, they constructed a wall, they thought it was a wall. I'll demonstrate. Okay, index colors. So let's say I'll print it using a plot style. Okay, yan.
Control P.
Now when you do Control P, sometimes it's like this. So you need to expand the table. So on the upper right, you will see the plot style table. Okay, so for this exercise, we will edit AutoCAD, autocad.ctb. Okay, look at color 1. So let's say, let's choose 1. Color number 2, choose 2. Okay, wait. Color number 2. Color number 3, choose 3. Oh, wait, sorry. 1.1.2. Okay. So as long as you don't, or this one, all scheme. So I'm using this to do scratch paper prints. I don't wanna waste ink. So it will look like every line looks the same. But if I'm going to submit it to my client or to my boss, I would like them not to be confused with the lines. So I'll have hierarchy of lines. See, you have to edit this plot style table editor, and the line mates are here. Then the rest you need to just turn off, make it 0, 0. So I'll only edit color 1 to color number 8, index color.
Red is used for. So red is used for the thinnest line, then comes yellow for little thicker.
Plants,
Then green is used for only the
text,
text.
numbers.
Cyan is for little thicker than yellow.
No. See, cyan is very thick.
Very thick, meaning
It's
how
wall,
much?
It's wall.
So this much thick, for example.
I mean, imagine the difference of a wall and a text.
Okay, and blue?
Same. No, actually, in offices they rarely use blue.
Okay.
Cyan is more used than blue.
Office, no.
Because if you look at black, no, see if you have older, you need to get it from the supplier.
So office table size roughly. So office table is 30 by 60. Let's try to make it now. Z enter and E enter if the line goes behind. To get it closer, this is the command. So 60.
Okay, it will ask you to specify first point. So specify first point.
Okay.
Okay, so that is your first point. Now, in order for you to locate the next point to finish the rectangle, you will enter those measurements that you
So
wanted.
1.524 equal to 60
Comma.
centimeters, comma,
Then
762. 762.
enter.
Okay. Enter.
Okay, zoom extends, then use your mouse. So, okay.
I've got a rectangle now.
Okay, now remove the other drawings.
How? Delete.
No, no, you can't delete. That's the UCS icon. You were not listening a while ago. Type UCS icon, enter.
UCS icon, okay.
And so not enter.
N for no origin.
Enter.
Enter.
Okay, so it will stop on the left. Now for you not to get confused, remove this.
Home.
Go to home. Check your the previous plans that you have.
Home, it's not opening.
Click
Because-
it properly. Click it properly, please.
Home now.
I'm just uploading the file.
So we want to do the dimension.